I'm going to be showing you a series of coloring pages, and I want you to tell me what feeling that page evokes in you. So, coloring page number 1. What does this make you feel? There are no wrong answers. All right. Coloring page number 2. How does this page make you feel? Very good. And last coloring page. How does this coloring page make you feel? And out of all of the pages you were shown, do you have a preference for any of them? Very good. All right. Now, an incredible magical plot twist just happened in your life. I want you to think of what that would be, what your ideal plot twist is. Something super cool just happened to you. Now tell me which of these twistables is the correct color for the plot twist that happened. Keep in mind, these are all metallic in case that changes your response. Great. All right. Now, whoa, the future we were promised has arrived. Which of these fish would you be in a Fruger Arrow reality? My apologies, this is way more reflective than I thought it was going to be, so let's look at it like this. Which of these fish would you be in a Fruger Arrow reality? And which of these fish would be your best friend? Very good. All right. Now, you have just gone to whatever your version of Utopia is. Whatever your version of Utopia is, you have arrived. What does it smell like out of these 3 scents? 1, does it smell like cake, body and hair spray? Does it smell like Crest mouthwash? Or does it smell like overpriced dry shampoo? Very, very good. Which one of those scents would you say it definitely doesn't smell like? All right. Now, I'm not going to tell you what colors they are, but I'm only just going to say the name of a select few of these nail polishes. And I want you to tell me which of the names resonates with you. Even if I'm not done reading all of the names, if one of them just feels like, yup, it's that, I want you to go with that instinct, okay? All right, here we go. Nail polish number 1, Bluebell. Bluebell. Nail polish number 2, pink lemonade. Pink lemonade. Nail polish number 3, deep space. Deep space. Nail polish number 4, poison. 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 And lastly, nail polish number 5, pick me up. Pick me up. Pick me up. Which one of those do you identify with most? Which one of those? I can read the names again just so you get a second glance. We've got bluebell, pink lemonade, deep space, poison, and pick me up. Okay. Somebody has taken complete control of your mind and body. Oh no. Which one of these controllers would you rather have control your mind and body? You are not allowed to choose who controls your mind and body. It will remain a mystery to you, but you do get a say in which controller is used. So, would it be this one? Would it be this one? Would it be this one? That actually worked. Hold on. There we go. That actually worked and made the camera stop recording even though these things weren't synced, but I guess they were somehow. Anyway, would it be this one? This one? This one? Or lastly, ooh, no, there's actually 2 more I want to show you. This one, ew, wait, actually no, just the one more. This one's like covered in dust and gook. So lastly, this one. Very simple, minimalistic, a little bit eerie. Now that I think about it, a little bit morbid. But who knows? Maybe it works differently than it seems. That's creeping me out. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. I have 3 different makeup bags, and these bags will be used to store all of your memories, similar to an external hard drive, okay? Which one of these bags will you store your memories in? Which one feels like that's the right bag to store your memory? Is it bag number 1? Is it bag number 2? Or is it bag number 3? This little tag does come with it, and it is not removable, okay? So, which bag would you want your memories stored in? Okay, great. Next thing, I have this bag of cat treats, and I'm going to cover the name of the flavor, and hopefully you're not familiar with them and you know exactly what flavor it is. I want you to tell me the exact name. This is not the name of the flavor. I want you to tell me the exact name of this flavor of cat treats based on only the things you see here. What feels right? I want you to basically just go off of emotion and vibes and feeling for all of the questions that I've been asking you. All right, are you ready for the big reveal? The name of the cat treats is creamy dairy flavor. How close were you in your response? Very good. All right. You get to pick a roommate. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about these roommates. One, I want you to tell me which would be your ideal roommate, okay? I will not go into personality necessarily. I will simply show you them, and I want you to do this based on vibes. All right, so the first potential roommate is Chelsea. She's got this really cool jacket. And these boots absolutely slay. Next, Barbie. She stole this shirt from a different Barbie. I'm not the biggest fan of her outfit, if I'm going to be completely honest, but I don't want that to sway your decision on which one of these is your roommate. And last option for roommate is Madison. She had her shirt stolen from Barbie. She's got a killer fucking outfit. Hello? That is your third roommate option. So, which one of these Mycene dolls is your roommate? Oh my god, I look like the fourth Mycene doll a little bit. Like that's the schema of the fourth one. Here, I'll show you. She can't be your roommate because she's stuck in a box. Actually, you can see her right there. Can you see her? The recording thing is in the way for me, so I can't tell if you can see her. Yeah, you can see her. That's Noli. But she can't be your roommate because she lives alone inside of that box. So, next, I want you to tell me which roommate you would definitely not get along with. Chelsea, Barbie, or Madison. Which one would you definitely not get along with? Very good. Now, you get to choose one piece from each of their outfits to form your own outfit. Even if it's not your style, just pretend you are styling somebody else. What pieces would you take? We've got, this is the top part of their outfits, and we've got their shoes. And then two of them have sunglasses and some earrings. What pieces would you take from each outfit to form your own outfit? And what do you think that says about the way that you view beauty and aesthetics? Cool. Next, I need to open something in order to get your next thing. So, there's a bell in here. I'm going to give you a series of topics to rant about. In fact, I'm going to tell you how many just so you know ahead of time. It's going to be 5 of them. And I want you to tell me which one of these topics you could go on the longest rant about, okay? All right, here are your topics. I'd rather be smart than hot. Topic number 2, people can change. Why are the letters like that? Topic number 3, no, why would I still love you if you were a worm? Topic number 4, the Barbie movie is the greatest movie of all time. And topic number 5, dudes in gray sweatpants. So, which one of these could you go on the longest rant about? I will read them to you again very quickly. We've got, I'd rather be smart than hot. My bad. Hold on 1 second. They were upside down and I'm getting overwhelmed. There's too many. Okay, let's do that again. I'd rather be smart than hot. People can change. No, why would I still love you if you were a worm? The Barbie movie is the greatest movie of all time, and dudes in gray sweatpants. So which one of these topics could you go on the longest rant about? And why? And how long do you think that rant could go on for? Okay. Now, we're going to go back to the nail polishes for a minute. But the question is different. Now I want you to tell me which one of these names with no color, I'm not going to tell you what color they are, which one of these do you think other people would describe you as? Here we go. Comet, playlist, flower child, or flicker. It's taking everything in me not to say flicker. I hardly know her. And I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it. This is stupid. Anyway, which one of these would people describe you as? Let me read them to you again if I can remember which ones I picked up. Comet, playlist, flower child, and flicker. I hardly know her. Which one? Okay, great. Now, I'm not going to tell you the name, but I am going to show you a color. And I want you to, oh, wait, no, I have a question before that. Based on the one that you said you identified with versus the one that you think people would describe you as, how far is the difference? Like, how different are these two names? And what does that mean to you? Does it make you feel like, do you feel seen? Like the one that you chose for yourself that you identify with and the one that people would describe you as are pretty close together? Or do you feel maybe a little bit misunderstood because they're very, very different? What do you think? Okay, now I'm going to show you colors. We're going to do 3 colors, okay? So this is color number 1. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I wish it would have, I was gonna say I wish it would focus, and there it goes. Oh, that's so pretty, holy crap. Whoa. So that's color number 1. Here's color number 2. Oh no, I showed the name. Sorry. That's not color number 2. This is color number 2. And color number 3. Come on. Yeah. Wow. Oh my god, it like would not open. Whoa. Oh, that's so cool looking. Bro. Ow. Ow. Oh my gosh, the build up, the suspense. It was killing me. Anyway, this is color number 3. Which one do you identify with most, just based on color? Okay, sweet. Let me put those back. Okay. Now, I want you to pack a lunch. Before I show you this next item, oops, I didn't mean to hit you. I want you to pack a lunch. 3 items. You get 3 different items to pack in your lunch box, okay? I'll give you a second to think of those items and pack up your lunch. And then I will show you where you're putting that lunch. Give you a few more seconds while I close the box for that rant game and put this bell back. Okay. Do you have your lunch? Great. Now I'm going to show you the lunch box it's in, and I want you to tell me if that lunch still makes sense for the lunch box that it's in. Okay. Now I want you to tell me if you would rather live in the reality that you currently live in, or live in the reality that exists in this photo with these Barbies on what I was gonna say was a picnic, but it actually just looks like they're playing with a bunch of bunnies and a dog. Is that cat too? I think that's a cat. Oh my god, I think I used to have that. Okay, now it's time to write down your life story. So somebody is writing a biography about you. And I want you to tell me what medium they're using to write this biography about you. Here are your options. Hold on, let me get them. Okay, here we go. Option number 1, is the sequined notebook that my cat was clearly laying on. Oh my god. The sequined notebook with cat hair on it. Damn, that was hypnotizing. Option number 2, an Etch-a-Sketch. Option number 3, a Magnadoodle. And option number 5, oh my god, if everybody could just shut up as I'm laying it all down. I've created a mess over here on the floor. Anyway, option number 4, option number 4, this Rainbow Bright notebook. Congratulations, you now exist, regardless of what you picked, you now exist in the universe of this notebook. Out of these areas on this image, these little houses back here, this large castle, these little houses here, these little houses here, this little eating area, and these little houses here. Where do you live? Where do you reside in this universe? And is it where you want to reside, or is that just where you assume you would reside if you were placed within the universe? And why is that your choice? Why did you choose what you chose? Okay, that's awesome. Whoa. Okay. Okay, very, very good. Now, okay, I want you to pick a scent. You have to smell the exact same way for the rest of your life. What do you smell like out of these options? Do you smell like slime activator? Do you smell like bunny tripod? Do you smell like this pouch? Do you smell like... I'm trying to pick stuff I haven't shown you yet so that there's not like a particular bias. Do you smell like this Polly Pocket house? Or do you smell like the coolest rubber duck? okay? Thank you so much for being so vulnerable and sharing those answers. And please fill out the, excuse me, and please fill out the survey at the end so that I can get a 5-star review and I can hear your thoughts on if this brought up anything like really interesting for you, like genuinely, if this brought up like some sort of, I don't know, self-observation about something that you do or a habit that you have or a belief that you hold that you didn't realize. I don't know. That'd be kind of fun to hear about if that actually happened. All right. I'll see you next time. Ooh, and if you want more videos from me, I can't even tell what category this is of video. I guess like a tag yourself situation is the majority of it, so I'll put a tag yourself video here and something else that I think is relevant here maybe. And also if you want more videos from me, I have channel memberships. Just hit join to join. And I also have a not ASMR channel with my wife. I will link that in the description as well. And I'm on Spotify. It's the same shit, except you can't see it and you can only hear it. Actually, I think you can see it. If you do the podcast version of it, you can see it. So if that happens to work better for your internet connection or something like that, that's there. And you can like download stuff on Spotify sometimes if you're like on a flight. That's my life hack when it comes to watching ASMR on planes. Anyway, all right, I will see you next time. Bye.